Good motherfucking morning, motherfucking bees. Good motherfucking morning, ladies. How are we all doing today on this most beautiful of Mondays? Monday. We good? Chilling? Fuck, man, my day shit is fucked. I gotta close this shit. I gotta close, not responding. Please respond. Please respond, sir. Control Alt Delete. I'm tasked with managing. Oh, man, what the fuck? Task manager doesn't even appear. Alright. Discord. Nice. Task manager not responding. Is that a new level? Next level. Alright, if my stream crashes, you know why. Remember me. Everything seems to be crashed. That's not great.
I am giving away my Wedgecock money to a billionaire.
Not sure about that one. Not sure about that one. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm going to end my Chrome here. 445 tabs. I closed it. Okay. I closed it. I click Chrome. I reopen every single tab. Okay. Are we good? Alright. Here we go.
Hey, Mr. Cigar Friesen, did you know that because of rising microplastics, men's testosterone levels are down and that TRT is optimal? That also means more femboys bussy for me to nut in. Said.
Sad gay. I don't know, man. I drink out of plastic quite a bit, and my testosterone is on the very high end. All right. Prove it. Well, I have 2 blood tests, one from this year. But I don't need to prove anything to you.
Good morning, Forsen. I don't have internet in my village, so I traveled 60 km by foot to the next gas station to donate my link. The internet is weak here too, so the donor might arrive tomorrow in time. Enjoy, lolly.
I will probably not enjoy, but yeah. Yeah, okay, let me fix this here. Okay. Everything should be lag free. Lag free, lag free. Lag free, lag free. Okay. Alright, we're good to go. We're good to go, chat. We're good to go. For real, for real, for real, for real. Lego Batman has good reviews. Yeah, I think it releases tomorrow if you pay an extra retard fee, right? For the early release. I'm thinking about playing tomorrow. Tomorrow, I am literally Batman. Batman. Let's see, we got some Sabronis here, we got some Resabronis. Meister Egghard, thank you. We got Slurps, Forsen sub. Constantinople politician, Zyko, thank you. 1 year in a row. That is crazy. That is just crazy, man. I'm trying to find my shit, but I cannot find my shit, so here's a cringe fist. To the badge, man. No message. No message for me. It wasn't always so. Parts, I think you. Cocoa. Ovini. 5 years. Minus 61, Lily. Minus 60 at least. We'll have to wait for that extra. CC Schiff and Heidasen, thank you. Orange name. Kamui. C11H22. I am sub. Thank you. Alright, boys. What's happening, chat? What's cool, fresh, new, exciting happening in the world? So if you wanna... Some people are playing now. Request streamer key. Request streamer key. What? The new Batman? What's it called? Batman. Was it Legacy of the Dark Knight? Two American fighter jets hits each other during a show. All pilots survived. A 61-year-old Swedish man has gone on a trial accused of coercing his wife into providing sexual services to more than 120 men.
A bailiff 7 decillion. 777 decillion. 777 decillion. 777 nonillion. 777 octillion. 777
5 people died exploring an underwater cave in the Maldives. A rescue later then died studying their bodies. Should we send the next one in?
777 quintillion. 777 quadrillion. 777 trillion. 707.
Thank you very much. 2 NA terrorists arrested in Japan after one of them entered without permission enclosure at a zoo where a baby macaque named Punch resides. Okay. What the hell is a macaque? Macaque. Blue Archive, we got Visual Steam Deck support and controller support after May 26th. Apparently there is some sort of Minecraft tournament this weekend. I'm sure if you heard. Yes. We're doing a buy Minecraft tournament. You can go and apply for whitelisted on the Discord, on the post. We're opening up for subs first. And whatever spot is remaining, we open up for the public, for the plebs, pleberones. Pleberones. What is the tournament about? Some popular minigames. I'm not sure if we should call it too early so people don't, so people sweat practice. You know what I mean? Might just call it. Yeah. So if you're feeling brave, join it.
Here's a fucking sitcom link, so fucking funny and hilarious.
Watch Black Batman trailer. What the fuck are you talking about? I don't know what that is. Link it, bitch, or shut the fuck up. Are you playing too or just commentating? I am professional caster, as we did with the PUBG tournament. I am professional caster. Aster. There will be proximity voice IP as well. I'm already sweating. Do I need to practice to join the tournament? You don't need to practice, alright? I mean, yeah. Yeah. But yeah, it's gonna be open for subs, and then the remaining spots goes to plebs. The grand prize of eternal glory and the first ever VIP badge in the chat. Alright. You're gonna be very cool on the streets of this channel. Very, very cool. For how long? Undecided, but maybe until the next winner of the next tournament in whatever game we do that in.
Here's a fucking sitcom link, so fucking funny and hilarious.
I'm taking over the room. Okay, but the one in the building is fine. Alright. Alright. Oh, maybe we should do a maybe we should do a little command so people don't ask. Let's do something.
Modern trauma emotional regression. After getting tired of living, all I want to do is roll around with little penguins.
Okay. What do we call the command? MC Turney. Turney? We can do it. I can do it later. It's fine. I don't. I can just do. Check. Okay. All right. I'll add it in a bit when it's up. Okay. Very good. We got links, chat. We got links. Peter Jackson says upcoming Lord of the Rings movie, The Hunt for Gollum, was inspired by Joker and will delve into Gollum psychology like in Joker. Oh, hope they don't make the sequel with Lady Gaga though. No further links, please. No further links. I appreciate you respecting boundaries, okay? 15 is fine. Yeah, alright. Turn it.
Here's a fucking sitcom link, so fucking funny and hilarious. Here's a fucking sitcom link,
Yeah,
so fucking funny and hilarious.
I think it's funny
Here's
when
a fucking sitcom
you
link,
don't
so fucking funny
link
and
shit after I
hilarious.
said no for the links. Right? Makes sense? I think so. Oscar, thank you, man. Chris BD, we got Evil Axie, Cake Horizon, thank you. Lord Delay, we got Champs, the Pooped Pants with 5 years. I did not order your t-shirt, but they still called me retarded today, Forsen. I'm confused. How do they know I'm subbed without the shirts showing it? I don't know. It might be that you're speaking in memes. But I appreciate you 5 years, man. Thank you very much. Welcome back. So, in Vegas. Tronfion and a Circle. Welcome back. You have technical difficulties with the PUBG servers. What makes you think you can run a Minecraft tournament without frying the servers? Because expectations are low. That's why I think I can run it. Anyway, we got links. And also, what was really wrong with the PUBG tournament? Nothing was really wrong. I think it went pretty good. There was one time where I started, and what happened? It was supposed to be a remake or something, but people did not realize it because they had delay. Something like that. It crashed. No, it didn't crash. No game crashed. It just didn't have voice chat. It was just bugged somehow, one of the games. But it was only one game, right? I think. Something fucked. Yeah, teaming. I mean, teaming is whatever. Like, there's only there's only one who can win. Either way, let's check some links, boys. Let's check some links. I mean, teaming is kind of cringe, right? Teaming is kind of cringe, but if you don't want to fight someone, you know, who am I to say, right? It's kind of hard to, kind of hard to enforce, I feel like. Because at the end of the day, it's not about kills. I don't score these tournaments ever in terms of kills. I score them in terms of last placements. So if you don't want to shoot someone, because you don't get anything from shooting someone really, and he doesn't want to shoot you, you know, it's gonna be teaming, but you know what I mean. Alright. We got a link here. Let's go, bud. Let's go. We got big meal today, big meal. Not so big meal. What is little omelette? What are you eating? I'm eating avocado with anchovies. And watermelon. And Greek yogurt, walnuts, strawberry, and banana. Good mix, no? That's how you build these guns, Jen. Look at that. See those guns? I ain't just for show. Here's my hand. These are real. It's a no finger pull or push.
So I choose to allow my girlfriend to sleep with other men. That doesn't give you the right to call me a cuck. And this is a message for all the people out there using that hateful language. Why don't you try going a day in my shoes, where you are with someone you love very much and you want them to be able to express themselves physically and spiritually in a way that perhaps they can't do with just you. Now, personally, I would never sleep with another woman. I love my girlfriend very much, but I know that her needs require her to have the right to explore that territory. And if it means I have to sleep on the sofa a few days a week, then, so be it. Ultimately, our relationship means more to me than, my ego or my jealousy. So think about what you're saying when you use that word.
I know exactly what I'm saying when I use that word.
Ni hao. Hello. 很高兴认识你。
你好，你好。
你们在等什么呢？
做工啊，
等什么？
等做工啊。
招工啊？打工。你马上要上班。
你有1.8米高吗
？1.83米，是的。
去哪里旅游？
在这里旅游。就抽烟。
第6种比我高一点。
高一点，对。你多高？
地图走路。
可能有1.9米哦。
有2米吗？
你1.9米，那我1.83米。
你是哪个国家的？
在美国的。
你有1.83米的。
对。
你这里太矮了。谢谢。
你是哪个国家的？
我是美国的。
美国。我有美国。
你们是哪一个国家？
我们是
中国的。
Hello， 你好。Hello。你好 ，Hello。你好。
Hello, I'm Jack. I'm biking through rural China. I'm headed over 700 kilometers from Guiyang to Nanning. I'll cross through cold and rainy mountains and eventually descend to a tropical karst landscape. I'm not in a rush. I'm stopping wherever I meet friendly people. And in China, that means I end up stopping quite a bit.
Oh my god. Опа!
就是你吗？
是我。你还好吗？可以的。
哎呀，
在拉屎。I saw this guy yesterday.
啊？
你还好吗？你车没有什么问题？
没有。
OK。
我也没手机，我有个充电宝，我有个。
只有一个充电宝。
手机没有。
手机没有。
丢掉了。
你有地图？
没有。地图也没有。
地图也没有，手机也没有。
问路。你车子快啊，你这车子。
是的。如果你有我的这个车，你会骑得很快。
关键没有这个。
没有钱。你怎么会赚钱？你在骑车的时候。
啊？
你怎么赚钱？你在骑车的时候。
加了视频。
买这个南瓜。
对。
OK。
好，下次见。
加油。Alright, we're now leaving the last town for the next 60 kilometers. This is really where I should be stopping, but I would just be too disappointed in having only done 40 kilometers. I really feel like I should be averaging 100 kilometers a day with this new bike, so I'm gonna try to push through. Okay, so I think we're at the top of the mountain now and it's time to go down. It's starting to get dark, so I'm gonna take it nice and slow. I got all my lights on. Alright, I was wrong. My map betrayed me. I've been going down, according to my map, for the past half an hour, but I've actually been going up this whole time. It looks like it's gonna rain.
Unlucky.
What do you think the relation is like now with Japan and China?
That was bad.
Why do you think that is?
TV or
Yeah.
SNS, social media, like bad China.
Think it is true or not? Yeah.
よくはないと思う。
なぜ？
なぜ？皆さんわかんないです。けどなんか悪い印象はあると思う。
仲良くしてほしい。もうラブラブプリーズ。
植民地化してやる。
なぜ？
中国を日本の傘下にして。
I think bad.
Why?
China pose something, everything to Japan.
今は多分日中の関係があって難しいことになってはいると思うんですけど、また仲良くなったらいいなって思います。
So bad now.
Why?
Takaichi, China hate, can't understand his speak.
Politically, it's not good.
Why do you think it is politically bad though?
Japan Prime Minister like Takaichi-san said like something bad for like China.
もっと仲良くすればいいのにとは思いますよね。
Damage for like Japanese animals, deer, so deer, so like breaking, so like attack.
There's been a lot of political issues recently with the new prime minister and everything. So I would say politically wise, it's a bit, it's the gray zone.
政治の話もありますけど、それでもね、この前日本人の政治家さんが、日本にいる中国の政治家さんがいたりとか、日本のこと好きな中国の人もいるから、一概に悪いとも言えないのかなっていう感じがしましたね。
Do you support your prime minister? She said about Taiwan.
I don't think Japan should be involved because, like, we signed a treaty
like after World War II and stuff.
The Potsdam.
Yeah.
It's not wrong.
It's not wrong.
Not wrong.
Okay, so you agree with her. Why?
Japan and US, America, there is a relationship, so I want them to cherish that as well.
You want to listen to America?
So US, Japan, China.
So whatever America do, you should follow, yeah? Got it. You support Takichi talk about Taiwan?
Not support.
Oh,
Not
so-
support. Taiwan is country.
Okay.
Yes.
You think you should have the war with China?
No, absolutely not.
They should sort out themselves?
Yeah.
Yes.
良くないですね。
Like Taiwan. I want to support Taiwan.
But not Beijing.
Yes.
Why though? Just because of the history or?
Yeah, not just like Chinese attitude for Taiwan is
Not good?
yeah. 関与すべきかどうか僕はわからないけど、でも
This guy's roleplaying way too much, man. Oh, fuck.
There, at the steps of the Great Hall of the People in Beijing. It's just opposite the Forbidden City, the Imperial Palace in the Chinese capital. I might just have a listen to the sound coming from Beijing. Let's have a listen. No bear hug, but a warm handshake and a few words to kick off the G2. The two leaders of the largest, most powerful nations in the world. It's been a delayed meeting, but it's happening, and there is no shortage of red carpet rolled out for Donald Trump as Xi Jinping now takes him to meet members of his Politburo, the senior members of the Chinese government. And you've got the foreign minister there. You can see other top members of the Politburo there to welcome Donald Trump. And also, I've touched on it earlier, a very senior business delegation from the United States, as well as members of Donald Trump's cabinet. This is a significant meeting, and the Chinese president very much rolling out all the pomp and ceremony. There's the Trade Minister, Wang Wentao. We know that our Trade Minister's become quite friendly with him as they've tried to restore trade links between Beijing and Canberra. Everyone's watching this, not just the Australian audience. You know that Taipei, the Taiwan audience, will be watching this very closely now as Xi Jinping greets senior members of the Trump cabinet. I want to bring Stash Butler. Stash, the audience in Taipei and Taiwan more broadly will be watching this super closely as Marco Rubio shakes the hands of Xi Jinping, and now Scott Bessent and the Secretary of War, Pete Hegseth, there too. Taiwan watching this very, I think, keenly and maybe a little nervously. Stash.
That's right, Kieran. I mean, there's been a lot of speculation, obviously, about exactly what will be discussed at this meeting. From the Chinese side, however, it's been characterized as 3 T's. That's tech, tariffs, and Taiwan. Now,
Trouble in terrorist town.
Northern Journey is described by its developer as being a Norwegian happy sad game. At first I thought this might be a joke term, like from the same hole that Hope Punk slithered out of, but this really is how the dev describes his game, and it's accurate. Northern Journey has fantastic, inspiring sights to show you, and some nightmares along the way. It's also all from the mind of a true solo developer, and in the credits, he thanks his friends and family. And this isn't a half-hour jog, it's a proper journey complete with combat, puzzles, and everything else. Considering that, the ambition and scale of it all is insane. It still has many signs of being a solo project, but it gets so much right and comes with an incredible atmosphere. I don't want to spoil too much of the journey, and luckily, the story is very straightforward. You're traveling through misty fjords to lands unknown, and you've become lost. It's going alright until some kind of mystical Chris Kyle punches holes in your boats from the cliffside. You barely make it to shore before sinking and are now trapped in wherever this is. After a short walk, you meet a traveling flute player who finds it extremely convenient you're now trapped here. They'll help you escape if you retrieve some lost items. You can search the nearby village for clues, and this is the first taste of how things will be. The first person you meet is a creepy village idiot who's tied up some kind of worm monster that the sheriff's dog is trying to kill. And if you go to the sheriff, he's preoccupied with the actual demon in his little jail cell. I think it's safe to say there's something off and strange about everyone in town. The conversations are one-sided, so it's not nearly as in-depth, but it does remind me of Pathologic. It definitely feels in that neighborhood graphically and surreally, and there is that sense there's an order to things here you can't understand. But unlike Pathologic, you're not here to fully figure out the town, you're just passing through. That means it's never answered whether or not the burrowing goblins are citizens, but I'm gonna lean on no. You will need to come back to town a few times, and can always stop back for a reliable heal, but your main goal is to venture north, collect all the flute player's missing items, and be on your way. You'll get lost sometimes, but the fun kind where you're not too bamboozled. The flute player's messengers show up often enough, and you sometimes get a personal visit. It's as simple as that, so we're good to talk about the visuals. Graphically, it is on the low end, especially when it comes to things like character models.
It's on the low
It is strange
end.
at first when a human being looks like some kind of bug-eyed skinwalker, but it does give it unique, surreal art direction that I think does add to the overall experience. Having beaten it, it's not the kind of thing where I wish they had realistic-looking characters. I usually don't think about that kind of thing, but I do here because the environments are so gorgeous. It gave me the same feeling as playing more.
Alright. Now you know.
What's up, Muscle and Strength? We're here at Iron City Gym, Houston. Today, gonna hit some arms, so it's gonna be a good workout. Right now we're just doing like rear supported tricep push downs. Basically just getting started with arms. So we're putting some blood in there, so going light right now and just going until it burns.
Buff Forsen.
When I'm training arms,
Dead at
man,
45
it's
Forsen.
most always triceps first and then biceps. Every couple of weeks or so we'll swap it and we'll do biceps first and then triceps. So I like going triceps first because it's such a larger part of your arm, and I have freaky triceps, I think, so I want to make them better. You ready to go up? I got a crazy pump already. It's light, but I made it hard. Like I tell you, it's not all about the weight all the time. It's about how you move the weight, how you squeeze the muscle. That's what's gonna make the difference in the end of the day. And then you add the weight as you go. As you can perform that movement properly, start increasing the weight then. I'm gonna drop set this one.
Sugar full Forsen. Try steroid full.
So what I did there was a failure set. I started from 60, did as many as I could do at 60. It was about 9. So I'm gonna do 9 again on my right side. Then I dropped it to 40, I did 10. And then I dropped it to 20, and I just did as many as I could do while squeezing the muscle the whole way through the set. So you gotta remember that, guys. Like, don't just press the weight out there. You wanna really squeeze the muscle even on the retraction of the weight. You know, even whenever it comes back, you wanna still be squeezing and fighting that movement. Yeah, now we gotta do for this side. That's where the fun begins. Ah. All right, stop to 40. Notice how I might be a lot stronger on one side. On some exercises, it switches back and forth for me. I know which ones are stronger on what exercises, so I always start with my weaker side first. And how you learn how to find which side is the stronger side is the obvious answer of you getting in there and trying and figuring out which one is. But always start with your weaker side first, guys. So therefore...
Hey, that's the advice I gave you, chat. Always start with the weakest side, and don't do more than you can do on your weaker side. Even if you can do more on the right one.
Okay, fine. Can you give me the top 5 men that you're most attracted to?
Okay, there we go. Yeah.
Go ahead.
So you're really doubling down on that. So like I said, it's all mathematics. Like, people can sit here and cope. A lot of normies do. Especially a lot of women have been throwing that, name calling around. Oh, you're a homosexual because, I'm
not calling you a homosexual.
Well, no, I'm saying in general. Like, people on Twitter will say that, like, because I've had a lot of viral clips of me rejecting like atrocious looking women and having standards for myself. And they'll be like, oh, dude, she's beautiful. You must be a homosexual. And it's like, no. I just have some standards for myself. I like women with a little bit of class. And it's the same thing when you start talking about aesthetics, which is all based upon mathematics. It's like they just throw around homosexual because they don't fall within.
You're saying that mathematically there's going to be some guys that you're more attracted to than women. Because the woman is ugly and there can be a man that scores so high in the rating that you're going to be more attracted to him than a very unattractive woman.
That's not how it works. That would be how it would work if I was a homosexual, but...
I don't understand the difference. You're saying that there's
between
some women...
Between a homosexual and not?
Between you and a homosexual.
Well, because we're not talking about sexuality. We're talking about objective numbers.
Yeah, I'm saying that somebody is so objectively attractive, even if they're a man, that you'll like them.
It's not necessarily attractive. It's more harmonious is probably a better
But you
way
are attracted to them.
No.
But they're so harmonious, no?
No, that's not necessarily how it works. I could get how this could be confusing to you, but... so we're talking about who falls within a certain set of ideals.
I understand, but I'm saying because they're so ideal, you're attracted to them.
Doesn't seem like you do understand because
you're saying that there's an objective set of things that would make somebody attractive.
That would make someone good looking, correct?
Yeah. And I'm saying that because they're objectively good looking, you're attracted to them.
That's not correct because I'm not a homosexual. I know this is hard, but just bear with me. The
only thing I'm struggling with here to understand
it seems like you're struggling with the entire
No,
premise.
I get the whole concept, just not the part about you not being a homosexual.
No, it really doesn't seem like you get it at all.
I get the entire thing about how the look...
Listen, it's okay. I know, we're moving quickly here, and this is all new concepts. I'm sure most of the viewers don't know, but I'll slow it down for you if you want, and we could really get into it, and I could...
Is this working?
This? Neck maxing?
Yeah.
Absolutely. But yeah, no, so like at first glance, like when we lay out all this new information, it kind of like mind fucks people. I could see that's happening to you a little bit. Like you don't really understand.
I understand the entire concept. I get the whole thing.
It just doesn't seem like it seems like you're saying one thing, but you're, articulating another. Like,
okay, I'll articulate it and explain it in... There are certain traits that will make somebody objectively good looking.
I think you don't get it. So let's just move on to the next.
There are certain traits that will make somebody objectively good looking.
Right. So someone could be...
because of that, you're attracted to them.
No, that's not how it works.
I'm not attracted to them because the traits are objectively good looking.
But someone could be someone. No, so do you want to just tell me what I am for the rest of the podcast? Do you want to tell me that I'm attracted to someone?
I was just gathering from the hints you were giving. It's like that's what it just seemed like. If you're denying it, then that's fine.
Well, no. So I mean, like, this is a very basic thing conceptually. I don't know if you're trying to like troll or anything, but I'm
You
trying to
don't
be,
know
like,
if he's trying to
genuine,
troll.
Like, give you an understanding of like looks max and
Right. Is he
aesthetics.
fucking retarded or
Like,
what?
if you want to have like middle school level understandings and just make jokes the whole time,
I'm not joking
We can do
around.
that too. Like,
I might
love
be
to-
misunderstanding. I don't know.
Well, I love to, you know, fuck around and be, but I didn't know if we were doing like a formal thing. Like, if you want me to just like sit here and be all.
Alright, no swearing in front of the kids. That we'll never witness, hopefully.
Problem? This is Thai food.
Here we go.
We don't have Thai food on Thursday. We have pizza on Thursday.
Yes, but we all agreed that the third Thursday of every month would be Anything Can Happen Thursday.
Well, apparently the news didn't reach my digestive system, which, when startled, has its own version of Anything Can Happen Thursday.
Come on, the whole idea behind Anything Can Happen Thursday is to get out of this rut we've been in lately.
Rut? I think you mean consistency. And if we're going to abandon that, then why even call it Thursday? Let's call it Quanko Day and divide it into 29 hours of 17 minutes apiece and celebrate it by sacrificing a goat to the mighty god Ra.
I could go for some goat. Sheldon, we agreed we'd do something different tonight.
All right. Let's go to the comic book store.
We went to the comic book store last night.
Yeah, last night was Wednesday. Wednesday is comic book night. Tonight, we'll be going on Thursday because it's Anything Can Happen Thursday.
Way to think outside, but pressed right up against the box, Sheldon.
So what are we going to do tonight?
Well, if I may proffer a suggestion, in bars all across this great nation of ours, Thursday night is ladies' night. Which means, as the evening progresses, we will get better looking, courtesy of 99-cent margaritas and 2-for-1 Jell-O shots. Come on, Howard. The odds of us picking up girls in a bar are practically zero. Oh, really? Are you familiar with the Drake equation?
The one that estimates the odds of making contact with extraterrestrials by calculating the product of an increasingly restrictive series of fractional values, such as those stars with planets, and those planets likely to develop life. N equals R times FP times NE times FL times FI times FC times L.
Yeah, that one. You can modify it to calculate our chances of having sex by changing the formula to use the number of single women in Los Angeles, the number of those who might find us attractive, and what I call the Wolowitz coefficient.
The Wolowitz coefficient?
Neediness times dress size squared. Crunching the numbers, I come up with a conservative 5,812 potential sex partners within a 40-mile radius. You're joking. I'm a horny engineer, Leonard. I never joke about math or sex.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's bounce, bitches!
Well, you're right. It's Anything Can Happen Thursday. Let's hit the clubs and meet hot women.
Here we go. Lock up your daughters. We're gonna hit it and quit it.
She's 12.
I don't know what you were worried about. I think it really works in the room.
Yeah, it is by far the coolest thing I have ever owned.
The exact time machine that carried actor Rod Taylor from Victorian England into the post-apocalyptic future, where society had splintered into two factions, the subterranean Morlocks, who survived by feasting on the flesh of the gentle surface-dwelling Eloy.
Talk about your chick magnets.
Oh, yeah. The guy who lives next to me is always like, I have a jacuzzi on my balcony. I have a jacuzzi on my balcony. But wait until I tell him, I've got a time machine on my balcony. Stuff that in your Speedos, jacuzzi, Bob.
Gentlemen, I know we said we'd take turns, but I think you'll agree that practicality dictates it remain here.
You can't just keep it here. What if I meet a girl and say, you want to come up and see my time machine? It's at my friend's house. How lame is that?
He's got a point.
All right, I think we're going to need some ground rules. In addition to the expected no shoes in the time machine and no eating in the time machine, I propose that we add pants must be worn at all times in the time machine.
Seconded.
I was gonna put down a towel.
I still want it on my balcony. I say we move it on a bi-monthly basis.
Yeah, that sounds fair.
Now, hold on. Bi-monthly is an ambiguous term. Do you mean move it every other month or twice a month?
Twice a month.
Then no.
Okay, every other month.
No.
Sheldon, you can't be selfish. We all paid for it, so it belongs to all of us. Now get out of the way so I can sit in my time machine. Okay, I am setting the dials for March 10th, 1876.
Good choice. Alexander Graham Bell invents the telephone and calls out for Dr. Watson.
Wait a minute. I'd want to see that too.
So when it's your turn, you can.
Yeah, but if we all go back to the same point in time, Bell's lab's going to get very crowded. He'll know something's up.
Also, since the time machine doesn't move in space, you'll end up in 1876 Pasadena.
And even if you can make it to Boston, what are you going to do? Knock on the door and say to Mrs. Bell, "Hey, Mrs. Bell, big fan of your husband. Can I come in and watch him invent the telephone?"
Mrs. Bell was deaf. She's not even going to hear you knock.
I have a solution. First, go into the future and obtain a cloaking device.
Ooh, how far into the future?
If I remember correctly, Captain Kirk will steal a cloaking device from the Romulans on stardate 5027.3, which would be January 10th, 2328 by pre-Federation reckoning.
Okay, I am setting the dials for January 10th, 2328. Here we go into the future. That was fun.
My turn.
Okay, first of all, what you call a gap was nearly 3 feet wide. I slipped and skinned my knee.
Are you okay?
Second of all, the door to the stairwell of the other building was locked, so I had to go down the fire escape, which ends on the 3rd floor, forcing me to crawl through the window of a lovely Armenian family who insisted I stay for lunch.
First world problems. First world cope. Oh no, not this guy.
Right. I think in the Baoan, I don't think the Baoan's looking. Right, let's quickly get out of here.
I have just landed in Shenzhen, and every time I come here, it just blows my mind. Even the luggage claim is impressive. The scale of it. I mean, look down there. You can't even see the end of it. That's not mirrors there. That is actually real. Seriously, every time I come to this city, it never stops impressing me. They've got drones whizzing around, delivering food directly into your mouth, flying cars, crazy gadgets, robots everywhere, indoor ski resorts, insane infrastructure from the future. And yes, before anyone asks me, I am indeed traveling on my 5-star green card. Yes, I know, I'm showing off once again. Everyone, I have a Chinese green card. Yes, Chinese green card.
But honestly, after 14 years living in China, I feel like I've had a front row seat to one of the most incredible transformations anywhere in the world. The technology, infrastructure, the convenience of everyday life. I mean, look at this, look where I am now. This is the tech zone in Binhai. And look at this architecture, it looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. It's incredible to think this entire tech city was built on reclaimed land in just a few years. That's China's infrastructure speed for you. Every year, China seems to just keep moving forward again and again. And that's exactly why today feels so fitting, because today we are here to check out a very special global launch event here in Dongguan. A big tech brand is revealing something here, an unveiling of a new type of technology. Let's go find out what is.
What is?
We have now arrived at Oppo's global launch event in Dongguan, and just look at this, a global product launch, international media everywhere, creators from different countries all here in China to watch the debut of a new foldable flagship.
大家好，我是刘兆虎。这就是我们的 OPPO Find N6，9997。
Whoa, that is a pretty good price. Probably going to cost way more to buy in Europe than in the West. Oh my god, here it is. I've finally got my hands on it. The new Oppo Find N6, the world's first foldable phone with an almost invisible crease. And when you see it in person, you realize how far this technology has come, because one of the biggest compromises with foldable phones has always been that visible fold line down the middle of the screen. And take a look at this over here. These phones have been folding 136,000 times. Just look at that, and still no crease, no fold. It just keeps on going. It's going on all day. I don't know when it's going to stop. I don't know what's going on. Look at that. It's crazy.
You're fucking toast, Apple. You're fucking toast.
Yeah, that's Captain Sweatpants. He doesn't really help the point I'm trying to make. Got it. Need it. Let it go, Sheldon.
Why should I let it go? I saw it first.
Yes, but I saw it from the front.
What, a far less impressive feat.
Oh, come on. I need this for my Batman collection.
Well, I need it for my Robin collection.
Rock, paper, scissors, lizard, spot.
Why would I gamble? It's mine. Let go.
You let go.
No, you.
The problem?
Yes, he won't let go of my comic book.
It's my comic book.
Leonard, we need a ruling.
Cut it in half?
Excuse me.
Oh, hello again.
Hi. What would you recommend as a present for a 13-year-old boy?
13-year-old girl. But if you're dead set on a comic book, try this.
Oh, Hellblazer. What's this about?
A morally ambiguous confidence man who smokes, has lung cancer, and is tormented by the spirits of the undead.
Well, if that doesn't make me the favorite aunt, I don't know what will.
Got it. All right. Right, we're done, chat. We're done. No further links. No further links, Your Honor. All right. All right, 2 ones of oh shit, already 32 people signed up. Maybe we need a reserve post as well. Reserves. This is probably gonna fill up. I have to check what the server cap is. I have to check the server cap. But yeah, that I can do later. That is future someone's problem. Let's play some games. All right, let's play some games. Let's play some games. I think we're doing Lego Batman tomorrow. So we have one more day of games and shit. Games and shit, boys. Games and shit. Alright, let's start with this and see what this is. Game capture. What the fuck? Huh? Why is it upside down in OBS? What the fuck? What? Okay, I'm gonna exit this. I can't even exit it. Okay, I fucking... yesterday, literally motherfucking half of the games were completely broken, man. This vibe coding is getting out of hand. I'm telling you. Okay, now it's opening on the right one. Wait, what the fuck is happening? Okay, something is very off here. And I'm gonna explain why something is very off. It's using my Chrome somehow. Okay, let me explain what's happening right now. Oh, I see what's happening. No, I don't see what's happening. So it starts on my right monitor, which is the gaming monitor, but then it goes into this thingy, right? For me, it's normal. For you, it's upside down in OBS. But I see this, where you see black, I see the chat, and I see my browser, my Chrome, and my Streamlabs and everything. You understand what I'm saying? But chat is frozen for some reason. Okay, I don't know why it's upside down though. I moved it now. Why is it upside down? For you. What the fuck? Okay, let me do game capture and you will see what I mean. Look, this is how it's supposed to look like. This is game capture. It's using my background. What the fuck? But why is it fucking flipped? What the fuck is going on? It's part of the game. Yeah, but why is it flipped? It's not flipped. For me, why is it flipped in fucking OBS is what I'm wondering. Why is the game capture flipped?